Hello and welcome to episode 73 of my Terraria Calamity mod playthrough. We're on to our next boss. Third from last, Yharon. As always, I have absolutely no idea what this boss is. I do, however, know that as well as having its own resource, crafting resource, can I see it in here? I think it's this one. It's also going to spawn additional ore in the world, and that's where we get the, is it Auric bars? I'd looked a little bit ahead just to figure out what we'll be doing after we've fought this thing and hopefully killed it. But first things first, we do need to craft a summon item for it. Enrages outside of the firewalls. So there's no specific location we need to summon it, no time of day we need to summon it. There's just a warning that if we go outside its range, it's going to get pissed. So that was 15 of these, I think, unless I miscounted. And then, do we have spare life alloys, or am I going to have to craft them myself? How many do we need? Do it this way. It's in here. There it is. 10. So we need 10. Well, we are actually running out of cryolite bars. I suppose we can always take on the Ravager a bunch more times, because that will give us the cryolite bars, and probably I think it gives us life alloys as well. Did I ever make that? Did we make the Jeep key? We didn't. We can make the Jeep key. We may as well make the Jeep key. We're getting to the point where we can craft the final mount, so... plant mush. Why did I close that window? 10 plant mush. And then, presumably, platinum or gold. Okay, there's the Jeep key. Did I get the right things for life alloys? Yes, we did. There's the life alloys. And there's the Blessed Phoenix egg. Right, give the Jeep a test run. See if it's better than the dragon. Let's remove the colouring from it. Nippy little thing. I highly doubt it flies. It barely even jumps. Okay, so now we have the 3 of those. They can be formed into one final thing, but we do need the bars first, and those bars need an ore and, yeah, Yharon soul fragments. So we are going to have to kill this more than once, but that was pretty much a guarantee anyway. Okay, we need potions. We need to think about this, because since we are still using the Phantomic Artifact, that gives us 3 additional buffs. I think we're working on the assumption we're running 3 different minions. So that's 3 additional buffs there. Sentries don't, but this is a single segment boss. So the Cadaverous Carrion is probably the better option here. Likewise, we are better off using the Event Horizon. Plenty of health potions. Okay, regeneration, yes. Swiftness, yes. Defense, yes. All of these, yes. Rage, yes. Or rather, Wrath, Rage. Let's not worry about Thorns. I don't think the damage that Thorns can actually do is worth it at this point. There's mention of flame walls, and this is a Blessed Phoenix egg, so let's assume fire is going to be pretty much irrelevant to it. You quickly regenerate life while not moving. Dropped hearts. You regenerate life quickly while not moving. Effect is 5 times stronger during the daytime. We are going to be fighting it during the day, but I don't think there's going to be much not moving. I don't know if we need the gravity normalization potions. We should probably bring the soaring potion. We definitely need the following too. Let's bring Core. We don't know whether or not it will work, but if it will work, we want it. Most of our damage is going to come from the Moramasa, or Morsama, sorry. I want to call it Moramasa because it's Mora, but it is Sama, it's not Masa. Rather than magic, so we'll keep our regeneration potion because it's nice to have, and our soaring potion, our summoning potion, because it's an extra summon, which is always nice to have. So we'll use that set. We will turn off our minions. Has the sandstorm gone away? Yes. We still had the storm going from the last episode we recorded. So I used this thing at the beginning of night to basically run us through an entire day, and that got rid of the most of the rain. Not too worried about rain, we're just worried about a sandstorm appearing. I've already tagged all of those. Sharpness is only useful for melee weapons, and the amount of damage the most armor works, or it does, I don't think I'm going to get that much benefit from it. So we won't bother with it. Are we missing anything? I don't think so. Let's, just in case we get a sandstorm. And we'll only bring the stuff we need for one. Oh, we forgot to turn these off. Okay. Right, make it daytime. We've got a party going on. Right. Dragons. 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put these down low. I have one here. One here. Whew. Buffs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change weapon. That's not going to do us any good, so let's just go. Okay. Oh, you doubled that. Let's heal that. Oh, you have one of these as well. Damn it. Lost track of you. These stars. Here they come. We're in most of this fight without actually being able to see it. Oh damn it, I clicked outside the window. Slowness! Where are you? But we killed it. I couldn't see it for half of that fight. It was all over the damn place. I only have half an idea of what was going on. How the hell does the lunatic devotees keep dying from all the way over here? On the other side of the map. Messages. Ancient draconic power manifests in the caverns, lacing itself throughout the rock. Yharon, the splendid phoenix, has been defeated. I don't know if there was any other text. I was far too busy trying to see the red thing from within the red stuff. Not necessarily a fan that it likes to do that. Can we actually see the ores? Yeah, there's some Auric Ore. What's our buff status? That didn't take 4 minutes. We are about to lose our Rage and our Wrath potions. But we still have everything else. Let's give this another go. We're going to be minus some buffs, but okay, contact damage isn't anywhere near as nasty as damn it. I've clicked outside the window again. Damn it. I'm not sure how to deal with that particular attack where it basically teleports right next to you and then dashes right through you. Oh well. We'll see what loot we have and we'll put this down. We did not pick up the lore fragment. Let's go get that before we forget. Surprised we just didn't, or we didn't pick it up by accident. Where is it? There it is. And our grave. Let's add the grave to the collection. And while we're on our way over there, let's open the treasure bag. That's a lot of stuff. That gave me a lot of stuff. There's a whole bunch of weapons here. One of them looks like it might be a summon weapon. We have 2 different types of wings. This is the only one we care about. Okay. Lore first, and then we'll go over... lore first, then we'll go over all these little bits and pieces. Right. The return of the age of dragons dashed, just like that. But it is but ashes in the wind. Yharon was the last of the Auric dragons. As a phoenix, he'd dominate his domain. Let's try this again. We'll go from the start. Try this again. The return of the age of dragons dashed, just like that. It is but ashes in the wind. Yharon was the last of the Auric dragons. As a phoenix, his domain of the power includes rebirth. The gods thought him culled with the rest of his kind, but he returned as an egg, hidden in the eyrie. I was destined to consume his Auric soul when he hatched, and rule forever as God King. Destiny is for the weak. I rejected their whims and upended their schemes. I was sentenced to execution for treason. Their meek, ingratiated swines both cast Yharon's egg and I into the magma of hell. The intense heat hideously scarred me, but birthed Yharon anew. He rose, reefed into flames, and saved my life. From that day, our souls were one. He shared with me the tale of Zerotos, and the genocide of his kind. I promised him I would have justice, so the war began. Yharon rallied all as a beacon of hope. Now that hope is withered. I am but a husk of a hero I once was, and this is the ultimate proof. Yharon may yet return, as he does, but he has bid me farewell. So not strictly speaking the person that's writing these lore notes. I kind of thought Yharon was the person writing the lore notes, but no, that does not appear to be the case. Okay. Let's get away the rubbish we've picked up along the way. This, that can be sold. This, we want that, we definitely want that. That can be sold. That goes away. That in there. That in there. Put Yharon's egg away for now. We'll see what we can do with what we have. Because we do have a new ore to go and collect. Sell these. Right. Let's have a look at what we can get and what we did get. Well, we definitely got the summon weapon. Good. We're not going to have to farm for it. We're almost certainly going to have to farm Yharon for the soul fragments. That's pretty much guaranteed. It doesn't look like we need any of these weapons for direct upgrades, but I would like to see what they do nonetheless. We managed to get both rogue weapons and the summon weapon on that first go, which is nice. Termi Pebble. Material used to craft the Terminus themed vanities. Do not eat. Yharon plushie, which didn't drop. Chicken wings, which are just vanity wings. Infernal message box. More summon, or more, not summon items, pet items by the looks of it. And that's the thing. Actually, I think these must drop every time. It contains one file on it. Fox.exe. Do we need that for Daedran stuff? Yharon's gift. Which is, I'm assuming, a drop every single time. Okay, so we have the rogue weapon, the other rogue weapon, and the summon weapon. Let's put these here. That's a vanity item. Summons available. Oh, that's a mount. That's crafting material, but for... what do all this stuff look like? Terminus face mask. Wings of the Terminide. A calamitous amalgamation to accompany you. Summons a pet rock. These are all calamity vanity stuff. We don't have enough for any of it, so we'll just put them away. And then we have pet. Assuming these are all pets. Flaming meteors rain down after getting hit. Exploding dragon dust is left behind as you move. Damage and movement is increased by 15%. The power to kill a god pulses within this artifact. I don't think we can use these wings to upgrade anything. They're one of the best wings available, but if you're going to have boot slots, you may as well merge them with your boots. And that's their other use. So let's put them with said boots. let's have a look at these minions. I'm going to need to re-enable our minions. Is that one the mount? That's the mount. Okay, this looks like it basically just flies. Doesn't look as good blue, or rather endothermic. Yeah, unlimited flight. Is it faster than the other one? To be fair, this one isn't particularly quick. I do prefer the look of this, but I'd rather have a mount that has unlimited flight. So we shall have to swap it out. Okay. Next up, contains one file on it. This is a minion. It's just a little fox. Another minion. Fat Phoenix. And the dragon egg, which is a more correct version of the phoenix. That one's a material though. Ah, it's a material for the music box. Okay, so let's put those away. This away for now. We have a good set on us at the minute. I don't think there's anything we can straight up craft with this, but I'm not planning on doing, crafting today. Yeah, that needs auric bars. I need auric bars. That does not. The wand. That we can craft, but auric bars. Dragon fruit. This we need. This we can make. And what about this? That I think we need. For each fiery dragonoid you have summoned. Is this what this is? Yes. I've been wondering about this combination for a while. Requires 5 minion slots to use. Okay. You gain 1 minion slot. We know we have at least, I think, 10 minion slots at the minute. We haven't got our 1 extra, so that's 5, 11. So we get, oops, 12 from this, 13 from that. That gives us 10, so we can cast it twice. That's 2 extra. We have enough that if this is worth it, then we can summon it 3 times. And then still have 1 additional minion slot. But we'll see. So, okay, I do want to craft that. We'll test these weapons now, then we'll go farming for auric bars. We are going to have to fight Yharon again, but we may as well get some upgrades before we do. Including, if we can, the full set of new armor. So that will be the plan, but that's a plan for a later date. None of that is in here. We want the egg. We want 5 of these. Of these. One of these, there's the spare. 25 of these. And then 25, this was plague. One dragon fruit. What do we need to craft this? Crimson altar, of course we do. Let's use the dragon fruit now. There we go. I believe that's our health now as high as we can get it. Bar, armor, and accessories and things. Let's put this dragon away unless it's material. It's not. Okay, let's quickly nip over to a Crimson Altar. Craft this. Let's get these all upgraded so we can test them. The game was very kind of me to give me all three in one go. Flawless. Flawless. Ruthless. Oh, wait. We may end up using this. The thing is what to replace. I kind of like the build I have at the minute, but if we have to get rid of one of these, then we have to get rid of one of these. You have something new. Let's get the refund first. What's new in here? That'll be this. Only this? Yeah, the bear eye I think's been in here before. Rogue projectiles create... we're going to buy it anyway. Rogue projectiles create a slow fireball as they travel. Stealth strikes create infernos on death. Plus 10% max run speed and acceleration. Grants immunity to dragon fire. Only a living dragon holds true treasure. Okay, that's potentially useful for the rogue. We'll see. Leaves us with 22 of this. We can get a decent amount of things. We actually get a lot of Auric bars out of this, but we do need to farm a lot of Auric Ore. Can this be used for anything other than... Nah. $12, 18. We can't make that because we've not been able to get the shield, but that's fine. Purity is one thing we want to be able to craft. We can craft the Zenith now. We can't do Miracle Matter yet. Exo Prisms, I believe, are dropped from the Exo Primal and it's Daedron Forge anyway. These are Cosmic Anvils, so we can make these upgrades. Problems for later me. Tomorrow me, most likely. Okay. We need to disable this and this, so we may as well equip this now. Oh, that's a good thought. Does Yharon count? No, I don't think so. I think we do have to kill the exoprimals. The effect still works, but I'm kind of expecting the details on this to change once it's usable. At the very least, I know that it's supposed to take 10 minion slots to use. That's why we crafted it. It's a minion weapon. But it's not currently doing that, so we assume it's not currently active. Which is fine. Alright, yes. We need the other armor. Now the other armor is going to prevent us from... Well, that's fine. Prevent us from summoning 3 of them, but I also wasn't planning on testing the... testing it with a potion. Although maybe we have to, if we want to summon 2 of them. Let's see how much damage one of them does. Okay. Well, minions first, why not? You are almost invisible at night. I assume... Nah. That's not good. That is less damage than the dragons. We have to bear in mind that, yeah, but we're losing the minion slot as well. We would have to test like for like a full set to see whether or not these are actually going to be beneficial. Because this isn't even hitting 4,000 damage anymore. Is that just because of the type of enemy it's attacking? I suppose we can equip that, which will let us summon a second one. And then that's 10 slots for just shy of 9,000. I don't think they're good enough. Because one, they're 6,000 on their own when they get going. And there they go. And that's 9 summons. And it's dealing 16,000. As interesting as that combination is, with one less summon, I'm doing twice the damage. Okay, let's do a full comparison. So a full comparison would be all of these. Why is the lunatic cult, or why do they keep dying? What over there is just instantly killing the lot of them? I'm going to have to go have a look in a second. Summoning potion. Okay, we have lost a weapon. Have we? Let's reset. 13. So on one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 of these. And with absolutely everything attacking. Everything. While wielding the summon weapon, we're doing, call it, let's split the difference, 33,000. Okay, so we then have to get rid of one of these. We'll do that one. Get rid of those. That gives us our 13 still. And that will allow us to summon 1, 2, 3. And it gives us space for 1 additional. It's less. But is it less just because of the thing that we're attacking? Is it less specifically because we're attacking a small training dummy, and if I was attacking a boss it would be more? I don't know. We'll have to use them in an actual fight. So we'll put them to one side for the time being. Okay, rogue weapons. We have 2 new rogue weapons. Would we want to swap this in for anything? Immunity to Dragonfire. I have been considering swapping some of these out. Maybe it's like removing damage for something. Increases rogue damage, projectile velocity, regeneration. That boosts too many things to get rid of. Even if we forget to use Q. Again, that's too many boosts. Reduces speed, but it's damage, crit, and velocity. That's too good. Stealth Strike causes a circular fan of seeking cosmite knives. This is what's going to synergize well with the armor that gives us a bonus if we do 50 crits in a row, because we're getting a lot of crits from that. Uses stealth to dodge. It's just a teleport. Stealth regenerates faster. So if anything, that potentially is a replacement for that. Rogue projectiles create a slow fireball as they travel. Stealth strikes create infernos and death. We'll at least have a look at it. Let's have a look at it with this. Versus this. That's just, well, we may have critted, but the number of extra attacks this gives us is just too good to use for the armor set we're eventually going to have, so never mind. That can be put away. Right. Flawless Final Dawn. That's a lot of damage. Very fast speed with that much damage. Attack enemies with a giant scythe, swing to replenish stealth. Attack enemies with a giant scythe, swing to replenish stealth. Press up and attack to throw the scythe. Stealth strike, perform a horizontal swing that leaves a lingering fire aura. Stealth strike performed while pressing up, fling yourself at the enemy and slice through them, causing or homing fireballs to emerge. We're just holding this above us at the minute. That's a lot of damage. That fire lasts for a long time. Although that is stationary and in one place and not necessarily indicative of how much damage this thing is actually doing. Okay, it's a decent amount of damage on its own, but it is a melee weapon. So let's press up and throw it. Did that work? Oh, there we go. We already have something that does that. And that doesn't do a lot of damage. Attack enemies with giant swords. Okay, stealth doesn't regenerate while we're holding it. But the actual attack itself does regenerate stealth. If we don't have any, at least, if it's not a stealth strike. Interesting weapon. I don't think we'll use it because it's melee. And even with the amount of damage it does, the more summer is just a better melee weapon. Wrath Ring. Oh, this is a material. Ah, it's an upgrade to that. To the Reality Rupture. So it's a spear then. Throw an agile homing winged spear that constantly spits fire. Stealth strike creates an eruption of cinders on hit. Actually doesn't do as much damage. This might be good against multi-segmented bosses, but I think versus just the amount of damage this thing can do and how many things it projects, I don't think either of those are particularly worth it for the way that we're playing. We do want to keep that. Okay. We may as well test this while we're here. Twirls a baton that creates explosions and enemy hits. Every 10 hits will summon a ring of fireballs. That's almost as much damage as the Morsama. Almost. In fact, it is as much damage as the Morsama. No, Morsama is slightly higher consistency. Okay. Let's get these things put away, and then we need to go find some ore. Here's in here. I'm going to keep these for now. We're going to put them to one side. We'll try and do some empiric testing with it, although we can't really use them against Yharon. That wouldn't make sense. Just because Yharon's going to be immune to the fire effect they create. That is a rogue weapon. Where did Reality Rupture go? Did I put it away or did I put it in the wrong chest? There it is. It's in the wrong chest. Okay. Swap over to Summoner build. These back on. Let's put this in here for now. These things really aren't doing as much damage anymore, the elementals. They do contribute, and they contribute a lot with the health, or the additional healing. We are going to gain a slot back when we lose the wings, and we upgrade the boots, which we'll do when we upgrade again. Actually, I wonder if the wings would still be relevant, because it has... Does this set bonus apply if we're wearing the Auric armor? Because the Auric armor includes the set bonus from this armor set. I've got to assume it doesn't. I must assume it doesn't. So we will get a slot back. We do have the Fleeting Darksun ring that gives us an additional 2 minion slots as well. I think it's minion damage? Yes. Increases damage, and life regeneration and healing and all that lot is quite a nice thing to have. Okay. Let's take 2 of them with us. We'll mix them in with a couple of weapons while we go mining. We're also going to need to swap over our mount to this. And I assume that's hallowed ore. That's sand. Okay, it's all very, very low down. One moment, I will get down there and we'll start mining this stuff. Be right back. Okay, here's the stuff. So I have pulled up the website and I will read out the post. I can't actually mine this. The post Yharon, Dragon of Rebirth. Yharon will drop Drew Wings, allowing the players to trade off sprinting abilities with a massive boost in flight time and acceleration. If the player wishes to have the sprinting abilities, they can make the Seraph Tracers. Auric Ore is now available underground, allowing the player to obtain Auric Tesla armor as well as many new weapons. A Dragon Fruit can now be crafted, which has the final health upgrade, increasing the player's max life by 25. The final Codebreaker component, the Auric Quantum Cooling Cell, can be crafted, allowing the player to contact Adrian and challenge the Exomechs. The player can craft the Altar of the Accursed and use the Ashes of Calamity on it to summon the Supreme Witch Calamitous, which are the final 2 bosses that are actually listed. Now, okay, our pickaxe can mine it, but this cannot. That's a bit annoying. Do I have to get... Okay, the ore repels us. Interesting. Not only repairs us, it does damage to us. We should have brought... there's some more over here. We should have brought... what's it called? A thingy potion. I wonder if there's an Auric slime. We got it all? We got it all. I can see... oh, this spawns all over the place. I was concerned. There's loads of it. You have to be careful though. Let's teleport to here. I wonder if the other mining drill will actually mine this without an issue. I'm not going to make the mistake I made while I was farming or harvesting, what was it called? All the cosmolite bars, the ore you get from the other meteors, where we got ourselves killed by standing on the stuff. Yeah, the ore itself does a decent amount of damage to us. Okay, there's another bunch over here. I need 60 for 5 though, so... how many do we have? Or how much do we have in a minute? Okay. Because of the armored digger just immediately dies. I mean, the dragons are being effective. The problem is just that they don't do as much damage as minions we already have, by a significant margin. Okay, some over here, some over here. What's that? Oh yes, no, I remember that. We've been there before. Okay, we did see another chunk up here. A little above us at the minute. It's there. Massive healthy chunk up here. Let's step here while we start this. Okay. We are getting a lot of banners down here just from passively killing everything that's moving. I suppose their speed is an advantage, but it's not like our weapons in the dragon or the long dragons are particularly slow. I mean, that would make a... Oh, would need 5 additional slots. We use 9. Out of curiosity, I'll worry about it tomorrow. I'll worry about how high we can get our minion count and subsequently how many minions we can get a hold of tomorrow. So that will give us, if it's 60, it's 50 bars. We're going to need a fair few more than this. And the Crimson Mimic is dead. There's a bunch down here, there's a bunch here, there's a bunch here. Let's go back over here first. I'm a little annoyed that the mount... Ouch. We missed a piece. I'm a little annoyed that the mount can't mine this. Our pickaxe can, and I was assuming that... I was assuming that if our pickaxe was capable of it, then the mount should be able to. Did we go far enough? We went too far. Back here. Let's actually take a look. Let's actually take a look at what we can make with this, so I can get some idea as to how much I'm going to need to gather, and I will pick up that, or pick up the remainder between this episode and next. So we know that that's. Let's put this in here. 60 a piece, that's just so much. Okay. So that needs 5, that needs 5, that needs 5, although we still need to get the frost thing if we want to be able to make that. Don't know whether or not we'll ever use it, but I would like to have it just for the sake of adding it to the collection. So another 10 there, that's 20. Alright, yes. So that's another 2 lots of 20, so that's 40, 60. Another 30, that's 100, call it 100, 110. I am doing some very basic rounding, still 110, let's say. Can't make that yet. I'm assuming that must be Ashes of Annihilation. So that's, yeah, Calamitous. Also does the Cursed. Another 5 there. 15 there, not that we can make it yet. The Thormic Chair. Music box. Okay. Another 5 there, so we're probably looking at about 130 at this point. And these all need 5. We're going to need something in the order... Oh, these are vanity stuff. Interesting, this needs Auric bars. Because all of these need Miracle Matter. So yeah, we need about 200. We need about 200. So 200 divided by 5. That's 50, isn't it? No, that's not right. It'd be 40. We need to craft it 40 times. 40 times 60 is a lot. We're going to need a lot. Probably in the order of magnitude of 2,000 plus. So yeah, I will harvest that. Let me get out of this noisy place so we can sign off in somewhere quieter. We may as well see how much random shit's down there. Come to me. So yeah, we will call it there for today. I'll be back on Wednesday. The plan will be to do a crafting with Auric bars. This will get us armor upgrades, it will get us a whole bunch of other things. But yeah, armor upgrades, weapon upgrades, upgrades to our mounts, hopefully. I think... yeah, we're going to need to kill Yharon at least once more. If we need if we need to craft 40 times, then yeah, we need to kill them once more. So we will do that. And we will do all the prep we need to for the Exomex. So touch wood, we'll be moving straight on to fight the Exomex on Friday. That'll be the plan. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Cheerio.